In the heart of the Middle East, the Euphrates River, winding through Turkey, Syria, and Iraq, has long been a lifeline for civilizations. Yet today, it faces a grave challenge as its waters steadily diminish. What forces are driving this vital river to dry up? As the river recedes, hidden secrets of ancient times resurface, revealing more than we could have imagined. Among these revelations, Joe Rogan talks about the recent sealing of a cave under the Euphrates River, which has captured global attention. Join us as we explore a most amazing discovery amidst the mysteries that the Euphrates continues to reveal. The Euphrates River mystery unfolds. Originating in Turkey and flowing through Syria and Iraq, the Euphrates is a crucial water supply and a bearer of historical secrets. Recently, a significant issue has emerged with the river. The water levels are dropping daily. This reduction in water has led to the exposure of previously submerged sites and artifacts, providing new insights into ancient civilizations, but also raising concerns about environmental and cultural impacts. Experts are struggling to determine the primary causes behind the Euphrates' diminishing water levels. Several factors contribute to this phenomenon. Climate change, with its increased temperatures and reduced rainfall, is a leading suspect as it affects water availability across the region. Moreover, extensive dam construction and water extraction for agriculture in Turkey, Syria, and Iraq have dramatically altered the river's flow and volume, further compounding the reduction in water levels. As the river recedes, it reveals more than just dry riverbeds. Archaeologists and historians are discovering a range of artifacts and ruins that were once underwater. These include ancient settlements and ceremonial sites that provide unprecedented insights into the lives and cultures of historical populations that once thrived along the Euphrates. In fact, Joe Rogan has revealed that a cave under the Euphrates River has just been sealed up because of some mysterious find. The receding waters also bring to light the strategic and economic significance of the Euphrates. Throughout history, it has been a vital resource for irrigation, supporting agriculture and thus the sustenance of large communities and entire civilizations. The river's role in trade and as a transportation route has also been crucial, connecting various ancient cities and regions. Currently, the rapid decrease in water levels is exposing these historical treasures, but it is also posing serious challenges. The drop in water supply threatens modern agriculture, urban water supplies, and the ecological balance of the region. This impacts the current populations living along the banks and risks the loss of ancient relics before they can be studied or preserved. The urgency to understand and mitigate the effects of the Euphrates drying is a pressing concern for both scientists and policymakers. They are tasked with balancing water resource management and the preservation of the river's cultural heritage, making the Euphrates River a focal point of international environmental and archaeological efforts. From the declining water levels to the depths of the Euphrates, what secrets do the newly exposed caves hold? Terrifying discoveries in the cave beneath the Euphrates River have drawn significant attention for their sudden appearance and their chilling sounds and unique structural features. These newly exposed caverns are different from typical caves. Their formations are oddly reminiscent of prison bars, suggesting they were designed with the purpose of confinement. The nature of these structures raises questions about whether they were naturally formed or perhaps shaped by ancient human hands for specific uses. Inside these caves, visitors and researchers have reported hearing a variety of eerie sounds that resonate from within their walls. These noises are not random echoes. They have been described as groans and growls akin to sounds of agony and suffering, which, according to some accounts, could make your skin crawl. Additionally, there are reports of sounds resembling moving chains. The source of these noises remains unidentified, fueling speculation and fear about their origin. These auditory phenomena have prompted some to connect the sounds to supernatural or biblical interpretations. Various religious groups have suggested that these could be manifestations of prophecies, adding a layer of mythological significance to the discoveries. The interpretations suggest that the cave might be a site of ancient or divine punishment, hinted at by the resemblance of the cave structures to bars meant to hold captives. Local myths and religious beliefs often enhance the mystique of archaeological sites, and this cave under the Euphrates is no exception. The combination of its physical characteristics and the haunting sounds heard from within have led to many theories about what the cave might have been used for in the past. These range from a natural sanctuary that turned into a place of torment, possibly used for religious or punitive purposes, to a gateway to something otherworldly or ominous. The unsettling atmosphere of the cave, combined with the mysterious and terrifying sounds, has significantly impacted the local perception of the site. The cave has quickly become a focal point of intrigue and fear, drawing attention from both the scientific community and the general public, eager to understand more about this unusual and disturbing phenomenon. As the investigation into the cave's origins and the nature of the sounds continues, the site remains a potent mix of historical, cultural, and supernatural interest, challenging those who dare to unravel its secrets. Exploring these myths makes us wonder just how the ancient narratives could intertwine with so many archaeological findings. One of the most captivating discoveries surfaced from the lowering water levels of the Euphrates River is what some believe to be the tomb of King Gilgamesh, known from the ancient Mesopotamian epic that bears his name. Gilgamesh was described as a giant, a formidable figure of ancient mythology whose adventures are among the earliest literary works in human history. The epic, which predates even Homer's famous works, depicts Gilgamesh's reign over Uruk in modern-day Iraq and his profound journey of self-discovery following the death of his friend Enkidu. The recent discovery was made by a team of German archaeologists led by Georg Fastfender. They unearthed a tomb containing the remains of individuals who were considerably larger than the typical human, with initial tests suggesting their significant antiquity. This finding led to a wave of excitement and speculation that one of these might indeed be the resting place of Gilgamesh, as the tomb aligns with descriptions found within the epic. The tomb's discovery has reignited discussions about the historical basis of the Gilgamesh legend, previously considered by many to be purely mythological. The presence of this tomb suggests the possibility that Gilgamesh could have been a real historical figure or at least inspired by one. This has profound implications for our understanding of history and mythology. Moreover, the artifacts and skeletal remains found within the tomb are currently undergoing further analysis to provide more insights into their origins and the lives of those buried there. The archaeologists have sent these remains for carbon dating and other tests to establish a clearer timeline and possibly connect them directly to the era in which Gilgamesh is said to have lived. The tomb itself, located beneath the waters of the Euphrates, adds another layer of intrigue. Its discovery during a period of severe drought and receding water levels might seem fortuitous, but it has also led to concerns about the preservation of such sites. The fluctuating climate and environmental conditions pose a risk to these submerged archaeological treasures, making their study and conservation a race against time. The exploration of this tomb continues to unfold, holding the promise of new revelations about our collective past. But how do the current findings align with historical prophecies? The drying of the Euphrates River has revealed more than just archaeological wonders. It has also stirred significant interest in ancient prophecies from both Islamic and Christian traditions, which predict dramatic events linked to the river's fate. As the water levels recede, these prophecies and their implications are gaining renewed attention, providing a fascinating intersection of faith, history, and science. In Islamic tradition, prophecies speak of the Euphrates uncovering a mountain of gold that will cause immense conflict and strife. This prophecy is sourced from hadiths, teachings attributed to the Prophet Muhammad, which have been passed down through generations. The discovery of any significant treasure beneath the Euphrates could lead to international tensions, given the value and power such wealth represents. Scholars and religious leaders alike watch closely as the riverbed reveals more, pondering the implications of such a find and its alignment with prophetic words. Christianity also holds prophecies concerning the Euphrates, most notably in the Book of Revelation. According to these texts, the river drying will precede apocalyptic events, including the emergence of 4 angels bound at the river, who are destined to kill a third of mankind. The current rapid drying of the river has brought these prophecies into discussions, with some viewing these events as symbolic or literal precursors to end-time scenarios described in biblical texts. These religious interpretations add layers of meaning to the environmental and geopolitical issues associated with the Euphrates. The river, integral to the birth of ancient civilizations and once a lifeline to millions, is now a focal point in a narrative that combines ancient scriptures with contemporary environmental changes. As archaeological teams continue to explore and unearth relics from beneath the riverbed, the global community remains alert to the potential fulfillment of these prophecies. The topic made its way to Joe Rogan's podcast. Joe Rogan's discussion on ancient civilizations with Cat Williams brought fascinating insights into ancient civilizations. They discussed how ancient ruins globally are primarily temples and synagogues, not educational institutions like universities. Rogan and Williams highlighted that these ancient sites were centers of advanced learning where people learned practical skills such as art and agriculture, as reflected by the many architectural marvels of that time. Rogan and Williams jumped right into the astonishingly accurate ancient knowledge of the universe. They explored the Younger Dryas impact theory, suggesting that periodic comet storms might have reset civilization's progress, compelling a renaissance of human development. This theory proposes that events around 11,800 years ago led to a reconstruction of society, forcing humans to rebuild their knowledge from the ground up. The Euphrates drying up, ancient myths, archaeology, and religious prophecy make up the most compelling narrative of the Euphrates River mystery. As the Euphrates continues to dry up, its bed is revealing a story that spans millennia, intertwining history, mythology, and faith in a narrative that is still unfolding. The intersection of environmental changes, scientific discoveries, and ancient prophecies presents a unique lens through which to view the world. The river, once a cradle of civilization, now serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between nature and humanity's role in shaping history. With each new discovery, the mysteries of the Euphrates deepen, offering both answers and new questions about our past and future.